Let's launch the game. Definitely coming down with a cold or something. Right. Okay. Okay, there we go. Greenskins. There we go. Warhammer Greenskins. Ah, damn it. I haven't fixed my Stream Deck thing yet, have I? I reinstalled OBS and it stopped working. I've yet to fix the problem. Right. Okay, switch over here. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. That's the intro. Refresh the browser on the left. Cool. I can see orcs exploding, so it's worked. Yes. So good evening, everybody. Good evening and welcome. And I hope you've had a lovely Monday wherever you are in the world and whatever it is you've been doing. So welcome indeed. Sorry, bear with me. I'm just loading up the save in the background. Apologies for being very late. I ordered some food and it got rejected, so I had to reorder it. And I'm now full of chicken. I might actually explode during the stream, so that's something that might happen. Right. Okay, so come here, glowy chaos hummies. There we go. Cool. Just bear with me. You alright, honey bunny? Hang on. I'm okay. She's okay. Are you okay? You've had some popcorn chicken. Yes, you have. She's had a few pieces of popcorn chicken because she's been a good girl. You love popcorn chicken, don't you? Yes, you do. Should we get another piece? Hang on. Oh, there we go. Oh, she saw me go straight for the box. Yes, you did. You saw me go straight for the box. What's this? Huh? What's this? What's this? Come back a bit. Okay, sit. Good girl. There you go. She's a big fan indeed. Right. But I shouldn't give her too much. It's probably not very good for her. Not very good for her at all, so just gonna pop those back there. So yes, so good. Yeah, well, good evening to you all, and welcome. I see people are trickling in. Yes. So what's happened today? Today, really, not much has happened today. I've just kind of cracked on with the editing on the latest YouTube project. It is the 4th week of work, and it will be the final week of work that I'm going to steal on this side project before I go back to it again at some point, probably a couple of months from now. But effectively, what I've done is I've done the VR Pavlov bullshittery, which I did at the end of November, wasn't it? Then I spent December working on the Rising Storm Vietnam bullshittery, which was finished by just the start of January. And actually, it was a bit into January, wasn't it? Yeah. And what I've been doing since then, so with two bullshitteries out of the way, I've been working on a side project in the form of some video essays that have been a bit of a thorn in my side, truth be told, because they're a huge time investment for a channel that doesn't have a lot of free time. Thank you, Womble. Thank you very much. So I'm trying my best, but it's very hard, and yeah, so I'm just trying my best, but I'm just trying to diversify the content, I suppose. But regardless, this will be the 4th week I'll assign to this, and then I'm going to jump straight back onto the next bullshittery, which will probably, more than likely, be Gang Beasts, because I've found the footage again. I lost it for a while, a long time, and I found it, and I really want to make that episode make a Gang Beast bullshittery, because, because it should be good. Does it actually take a month to make a video? Pretty much, Outcast. So the difficulty is it takes... Thank you very much, Hugh Ray and God Samurai, and Bumble and Gerbity and Faco. Thank you all of you. That's very kind. Thank you. Yeah, the difficulty, Outcast, is that the videos used to be just a few cuts in Sony Vegas, and then I would just type in the words into the Sony Vegas. It has like a, like a title system, when you're supposed to put like an intro and an outro. So I just type the words and just leave them static on the screen, or move them a little bit. Just put a few keyframes and, Didn't I used to have a minor rant about Red Letter Media diversifying their content and how it was a bad move? Yes, indeed, Kellepot. Everyone's a hypocrite, myself included, it seems. But yes, but it's for this reason that I never abandon the main content, like Red Letter, as in with their big edits that Red Letter Media do. Very infrequently now. I try to focus on the bullshit. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. Thank you, Nom Nom, and M1, Minotaur even. Thank you. Sorry, what was I saying? So I used to just use the Sony Vegas's title system to edit things, and it was very, very basic. You couldn't really do anything with it. But at the start of 2016, I switched over to Adobe Premiere and Adobe After Effects. So now each individual bullshittery is made up of about probably at least 100 individual After Effects compositions. The last one, I think it was Pavlov, that one had about 200, because almost everything was in After Effects. So you can do way more things with After Effects. I mean, it's an actual visual effects piece of software. You can actually, you know, where instead of just abusing a legacy title system in a non-linear editing piece of editing software, After Effects is an actual visual effects suite. So there's way more stuff I can do with it, but it's way more complicated. It's the short answer. So yeah, it does take about a month to do 10 minutes of very, very heavily edited footage. Thank you, Gamebox and Clever Rat. Thank you. So yeah, so that's what's going on. Is that Lola? It's Lulu. It's Lulu indeed. But yeah, so just today I've just continued as best I can, and yeah, just gonna crack on. Right, you okay, sweetie? She paused licking at that exact moment. Oh, hang on. So, let me just get into the Greenskin playthrough. Can you guys see it? It'll probably appear in a moment. There we go. Cool. Right, so welcome everybody. Welcome to the old world. The continuation of our Greenskin playthrough that's been running, well, I started it last year. So we have been, doing very, very well. The Greenskins, which started from this canyon over here next to the World's Edge Mountains, or rather part of the, part of the World's Edge Mountains, has expanded. The Greenskins have exploded across the world, being led by their war boss, Grimgor. Fuck, what's his name? What is his name? Grimgor Ironhide. I nearly said Iron Tooth for some reason. Grimgor Ironhide, the largest and the meanest of the war bosses, with his two-handed axe and broad armored suit there, has marched his way from south to north, crushing all who would oppose him. We've had a few hiccups along the way in the form of the dwarves, who have been a persistent thorn in our side, as rightly so, our ancient enemy. Thank you, Evil Panda and Sergeant X-Force. Thank you. And Redden and Clever Rat. Thank you. But yes, we have expanded across every compass point. To the west, we have successfully smashed the border, both the border princes a long time ago, but also the Tilian merchants, the merchant princes of Tilia, and their armies as they attempted to stab us in the side. We sent a large army under the command of, was it Fellfire? I believe it was Fellfire. He's gone down here and has mercilessly... You need help. Where is he? Oh, he's over here now. Yep, Fellfire, the big General Admiral. He has destroyed the princes of Tilia. To the northwest, we have Dead Crab, War Boss Dead Crab, who's about to make the final assault upon Castle Artois, which is a good place to start, frankly. Yeah, all over the map, basically, we have large Greenskin armies, be them properly organized armies or just wars. Although, to be fair... even a properly organized army is a far cry from a true army. It's more like a cross between a pub crawl and a fist fight. Thank you, Matrim. Thank you very much, Matrim. Thank you. So, to the south, to the north, more importantly, we have the final wave of chaos under the command of Archeon the Ever... Where's he gone? Archeon the Ever-Chosen, over here. So the champion of chaos, the destroyer of worlds, or whatever his name is, who is going to march down... He's currently eating up the human kingdoms, that which have escaped the war, up here. But it won't be long before we have a climactic showdown and Grimgor gets himself a nice trophy. Thank you, Dippers and Draku and Matrim. Thank you. And to the south of us, we have a group of Northmen who I thought were actually Chaos vassals, but I'm actually told that they're here to escape Chaos. And they chose the Badlands as a place to do it, the Badlands being our ancestral home. So I don't think that's going to fare too well for them. We have Pattyberg the Old, a senile and easily confused war boss, who is working his way with a freshly recruited army from Farinir's Peak, smashing into these desperate nomads as best he can. But, yeah, so far, so good, really. I'm hoping that this will be the path to final victory for the War. Okay, right. No, I haven't pear-shaped. I'm not familiar. And greetings, Mellard. Greetings indeed. Right, we'll start from the top. Grimgor Ironhide. His army is somewhat depleted right now because we've recently occupied the town of Essen, which I'll give it a proper name in a moment, something a bit orky. And we're now marching up to this... What was this called? This had a proper name last time we played. We should rename this one. It was something... Bastion? Yes, there's some ruins here that have been destroyed by chaos. This whole land is tainted by chaos. The animals are mutated and the plants are hostile. So we're going to have to remedy this with a bit of greenskin shamanistic nonsense and general chanting. Yes. Thank you, Amir. Thank you very much, Amir. That's very kind. Thank you, man. Amir's Wank Shack down south, a new town. Thank you, Amir. Okay. Does the game end when you own the whole world? No, we have... Each faction has strategic objectives. So ours would be the destruction of all of our competing greenskin tribes, or their assimilation. A total territory count of 50. We have 84. The destruction of the dwarves, again, our ancient enemy. One last faction remains. The destruction of the Empire. Their dregs remain to the north of us, but they've been assailed by chaos, so I don't imagine we'll have to dirty our hands any further dealing with the hummies. And finally, oh yeah, just the cash. And oh yes, we need to defeat chaos itself and have them slip back into the frozen norths from whence they came. So, close to final victory now. I doubt they can stop us. Yeah, we've got too much territory. Our armies are too powerful. Our coffers too full. So, yeah. Right. So, Grimgor, please approach this village thing. This ruin, effectively. And we can colonize it. And we shall. So get a number of the boys and the gobbos to start gathering together some of the buildings and making some hovels to live in. It's not going to be pretty. Just get some rocks together and make yourself a throne and start bashing heads together for your amusement there, Grimgor. Thank you, Sky Wizard. Okay, start building a greenskin hideout, which will generate 80 gold per turn and will improve... Yeah, it will gradually improve the growth of the province. So you'll notice chaos corruption... There's a little bit of vampiric corruption, so no doubt there's still a few vampiric influences back from when this was under the control of the, well, the vampire counts. But, yeah, they're having to hide in their crypts if they have been undiscovered. And, of course, there is a pretty sizable chaos corruption thing going on here, so I'm sure our shaman boys will handle that fairly soon. Lots of chanting, lots of greenskin idols built and carved and painted on trees, and yeah, it'll be fine. Right. Do I prefer 40k or fantasy? 40k, Dudley. I'm a 40k man myself, so I apologise if I get any elements confused. Thank you, Norden. Thank you very much. For example, I keep calling it the Warp instead of the Winds of Magic or whatever it is. Right. So that's Grimgor. He's busy. So he's watching as his forces build up Beachaven, but I'll give it a proper name. What was its name? Did anyone remember? Something Bastion. What did we call it? As in back when the vampires had it. What did we call it? Was it Kajinx's Bastion? Something Bastion. Hang on. Or was it Bulwark? Does anyone remember? Was it? Yeah, was it Kajinx's Bastion? Okay, well, we'll just call it that again. Kajinx Bastion. How would they say it? Bastion. Kajinx's Bastion. Yeah, there we go. Right. Kajinx's Bastion. So the reason it was called the Bastion is effectively because it was one of my primary military hubs for the vampire counts, and served very, very, very well as a defensive point to protect our lands against the rise of chaos. So we'll have the Greenskins occupy this place, and yeah, we'll make this all orky-like. Any volunteers for this village here? This small village. There are some plains here, so just open, well, now corrupted fields. It's not as if the Greenskins are going to sow those fields. They're going to sit hallowed. So something hallows. Any ideas? Sorry, any volunteers even? Who wishes to volunteer? I'll be quick about it. Right, let's go. So golden rupee. Golden rupee. Should we call it rupee hallows? Rupee hallows? What do you think, golden? Oh no. Let's put golden in the name. So golden. But they wouldn't say golden. They'd say like shiny, wouldn't they? Shiny. Shiny rupee thing. Something green skinny. What would they say? Shiny rupee thing. As in, the Greenskins wouldn't be naming stuff after import. They're just like, you know, that rock over there, you know. That war boss is up. Thank you, Swagger Police. And Cymek. And the Norden. And Sky Wizard. Thank you. Rupees. Yeah, alright. So, shiny rupees thing. Alright. So that's just a small village. There's nothing really there apart from a boss's hut and probably some sub-war boss. Okay, right, so that's Grimgore. So we'll head south to Fellfire, the big General Admiral, who has just taken over this small town that belonged to Bretonia. So build a large pile of shiny stuff. So it's just basically just a big pile of all the random shiny-looking objects that the gobbos are retrieving from the ruins of the town. Be they pieces of gold or doorknobs. They tend to be indiscriminate, and then of course the smarter of the gobbos will go through the pile to find things of actual value. So okay. Also build some. Do we need idols? Well, there's some chaos. Build a boss's tent. Yeah, gobbo big boss tent to remind them who's in charge. Okay, and a Bretonian. Yeah, the Bretonian capital is here. Shouldn't be too hard to eliminate. Can you march immediately? No, your forces are tired. Alright. Hang on. You do have a skill point, though. Can I recommend the Eisenhorn series from Warhammer 40k? Indeed, I can. It's very, very good. Yes, Eisenhorn is very, very impressive. Thank you, Yuki. Thank you very much, Yuki. Thank you, man. Much appreciated. And hi there, man. Hope you're well. Okay, right. So, final... Yeah, this is his his talent point distribution. I'm just going to put it into nastier squigs to give a melee attack and charge bonus for his squig units, of which he has 2. Squigs, they're basically like warhounds, effectively, but for gobbos.
Night Gobbo War Boss.
Okay. Sorry, got something stuck. Right. So you stay, Fellfire. Fabio de Grinning, your shaman, you'll stay as well. We have a War that's currently aimless. Set the War's target for the Bretonian. Set it for the further town over here, assuming that they don't disband and go their separate ways. Okay. Umlaut the Talkie Talker, a charismatic gobbo who's being harassed by the dwarves at the moment, it seems. Have yourself in marching formation and keep moving up towards Grimgore to serve your war boss. Okay. So Umlaut and his boys are whipping I nearly said the men, the Greenskins as best I can to motivate them to march. Before it's a bit of a hard march through this territory. Oh yes, and we have another war which is just going about its business there. Carry on. Warboss Dead Crab, a warboss who idolizes crabs and thinks they're orky for their pincers and their armor. Your orders, now that you have those orc boar boys, would be to attack Castle Artois. So I need 2 volunteers, please. I have 2 groups of orc boar boy cavalry, so large big orcs with large cleavers riding on the back of specially bred boars. Any volunteers? Thank you, Hollow Jester. Thank you very much, Hollow Jester. Thank you. And let me just update the sheet as well. So Warboss Dead Crab now has 2 units of boar boys. So sorry, beneath the stream there is a Google Doc which keeps track of all of the units on the field and what they're doing, and of their eventual fate if they are to fall in battle. And they're all named after the viewers. If you're a patron, you need to send me the password with the /W command. You can find the password, well, on Patreon. The Twitch subs are a bit lucky because they've got icons so I can tell who they are. Thank you, Aquila. Thank you very much. Right, let's go with... First one will be... Oh, sorry. Bunny 01. Second group of boar boys. Thank you, Artie and Iron Hammer. Thank you very much. We'll go with Iron Hammer. Thank you, guys. Right, let's get your names on the sheet. Right, so you're not Black Orc, so... Hang on, where are you? Boar boys, boar boy, here you are. So you're actually big uns, you're much larger. Iron Hammer. And... Bunny 01. Cool. Thank you, Wolf Zerka. Thank you. Right, so your orders is to avoid being harassed by the hummies over here and go straight for Castle Artois. Right, is this the capital? Is this all that's left? Oh, Christ. I guess it is. This must be their fact. Yeah, look, based on their experience. Yeah, we're going to completely fucking crush them. Holy shit. Why not? We'll fight in the field just because it's their faction capital. I just want to smash some heads. Thank you, Maddox and President Nixon. Thank you very much. And hi there, Nixon, one of my gobbo spies. Right. Fight the battle. Let's go. When's the next armor bullshittery? I don't know. When's the next armor stream? Again, I'm afraid I don't know. Those streams are kind of... you got to organise them quite well ahead of time. Yeah, there's not much planning when it comes to ZF. We just kind of do whatever, really. Me especially, frankly. The other guys tend to plan things more. I'm just like, fuck it, whatever. What difficulty? Hard mode. When will I play Warhammer 2? Don't know. When I get bored of this one. I'd like to play the Empire next. Will I ever learn to use locked formations? Probably not, Prince Law. Don't really need them. Hi there, Miss Jaina. Hello there indeed. I hope you're well. Hope things with you are okay. Right, okay. Who do I reckon? Yeah, probably the Empire. I imagine Doom Knight Fury. So I've had one playthrough. So yeah, one of the dwarves, 2 for the vampire counts, and 2 for the greenskins. So I've still yet to play the Empire or Bretonia or the elves. Yeah, there are still options, provided I don't lose interest. I would like to go back and do some more medieval too, though. So good. Thank you, Epica. Thank you, Epica. I'm not sure how you say that. Right, we'll take the main gate because fuck you with the greenskins. Alright, so Group 1, Black Orcs, Zoni, Burnstail, Den BM, Vortex, Shane, Bone Stealer, Blue Seer, and Ace the Saint. Armored Fist of the Greenskins, Warboss Dead Crab, front and center if you please. Drex, Embarrassment, Holola, and the Bouncer, Group 2, Night Gobbos at the back. Bun and Iron Hammer, Group 3, as my Orc Biggins, with your large cleavers there. Whoa, you're massive, holy shit. Poor boars, having to carry that. Then again, I suppose they're specially bred for the purpose. Shadwee and Prey, as my 2 giant spiders, convinced to join the Greenskins from their dark forests. Next, Cold Green Iced Tea and Vital Slayer as my trolls. Easily frightened, but yeah, just point them in the direction of the enemy and they'll start smashing and puking all over things. Trouble is, they get very distracted. Very, very distracted. During the battle, sometimes trolls will just stand around or start eating the enemy or just kind of forget what they're doing and wander off. So, yeah, they're kind of useless sometimes. Thank you, Arctic. Thank you. Right, let's do this. So, trolls get the door. Giant spiders get the door. If I select the rest of the formation... oh, shit. Without selecting the trolls. Whoops. Fuck. No, how do I do that? Oh, fuck, it doesn't matter. Right, move forward. Okay, just ordering everyone to march forward. And there we go. Okay, here we go. Right, we're moving in. So yes, the trolls are they're a strange creature. They're actually originally a chaos creature, or rather something that had been warped through chaos manipulation. But so dense are the trolls, so stupid are they, that they've forgotten this. And they've kind of, they've been, what's the word, like naturalized, I suppose, in the caves and the forests and the hilly regions of the old world. They also have a nasty acidic bile. Whoops, I told the spiders to sit still. A nasty acidic bile that they can puke all over their enemies, which will sting like a motherfucker if it gets in your eyes. Okay. You are indeed the Green Tide. Warboss, go front and center. The humans of Bretonia, desperate to protect their homes and their families. do their best to hold the walls. Oh, hang on. Iron Hammer's cavalry are getting mullered. Pull back a bit. Keep maneuverable there. The gate is almost ours. We're just going to smash through this. Sorry, the war boss is moving. It's just quite slow. 75% damage. So they spit conditioner. Yes, bold 2 in 1. There we go. The giant spiders are through. Just go straight for them. Trolls 2. Right, so it's not too much of a clusterfuck. Let's get the first 3 companies of Black Orcs through. There we go. So as you can see, the trolls puke and swing those bones and generally cause, I think they cause fear to the enemy. Can't recall. I think all monstrous units do to some degree, I think. The spiders are struggling to make their way through. Whoop. And get the war boss in as well. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay. Our Night Gobbos are exchanging fire with the archers on the walls, and they're doing a great job, it seems. Very good. Night Goblins from the deepest, darkest subterranean tunnels where they went to escape the influence of their larger and much meaner brethren. The tunnels were too small for the larger orcs to get through, therefore they set up their own society deep underground, and they stayed there. At which point they started losing their resistance to UV light, so technically they shouldn't actually be able to stand in daylight like this. Bit of a bending of the law for the sake of the gameplay. Otherwise, you know, it burns them. It hurts to stand in the light. Thank you, Ivani. Thank you very much. Thank you. It's already over. Look, the spider's already... Who's that? So prey has already gone to the centre of the city. The humans are fleeing. It's over. Oh wait, sorry, there's the centre of the city. Pile on in. Oh, don't forget the poor boys. Let's get them in. Now that we're through the gatehouse. Get them straight in there. They have cloaks which protect them. Well, they have more than just the cloaks. They have they're covered in very dark clothing, thick, dark clothing, but it's not foolproof. They tend to not come out during the day at all, unless forced, which is, I guess, what we're doing here. They're also very fond of eating mushrooms and other funguses that they grow and or find in the subterranean tunnels, some of which drive them mad intentionally, put them into a berserk fury. Okay, Shane, go for that group of spearmen. Look at it, they're panicking. They realise that all is lost. All they can hope for is one good swing before they're cut down. But even still, hang on, hold fire, hold fire. Even still, a spear thrust to the gut is only going to put down the smallest of the greenskin. Knobs like these, yeah, you're just going to stab. Even if it pierces the armor, the orcs don't feel pain like humans do. Their senses are much more primitive, deadened, to the point that a grievous injury to a human is little more than just a, you know, a slight jab for a greenskin. Which explains why they're so brutal in their sense of humour. Okay, push forward. Yeah, the battle's already done. The humans just aren't aware of it yet. Where's the war boss? Push the centre of the city. Take the general's head. The trolls are still in the fight. There they go. I think that's it. Yeah, they're fleeing. There go the mounted cavalry. Wait for this guy to go. I see that effect. It's a terrifying banner. It's Zoni the Beard's Black Orcs. They have a banner that's magically inducing fear. Not that we even need it. There we go. It's over. Right. The Bretonians flee as best they can, but they won't get far. Not with not with the boar boys running them down. So the massacre begins now. Tens of thousands of people will be put to the sword, ripped apart, herded to the centre of the courtyards where the trolls will just eat them. Yeah, the slaughter really begins. It is the end of the world for the humans, effectively. Although, at the same time, they will make it. Humans are a very resourceful bunch. They will hide, they will flee, they will successfully survive. They won't go extinct. but we are talking about a huge population contraction for the world with the rise of the Greenskins. But it will pass. The Greenskins will pass. Like a tide that will sweep over the world, they will eventually start infighting, and then they will collapse as they turn on each other. That's how Greenskins work. They are doomed to stay at the bottom of the tech tree forever. A primitive tribal race that will never amount to anything for eternity, because they just can't stop infighting. It's just their nature. Thank you, Soviet Fondle. Thank you very much, Soviet Fondle. Thank you. Orcs sometimes take slaves. Indeed, that's also true. Particularly the gobos. They especially take slaves. Yeah, for many reasons. I imagine of the army here, the most likely to be taking slaves right now would probably be the spider gobbo, the spider worshipping gobos. I can't recall what they're called. Simply because, well, the spiders got to eat. Lots and lots of men, women, and children are going to be fed to those spiders as, well, the price for them taking part in this battle. Thank you, Wang. Thank you very much, Wang. Thank you. Okay. So yes, the massacre begins now. What if the orcs become peaceful and pacifists? The concept does not exist to your average greenskin, to even your above average greenskin. The concept of peace, they are not capable of even processing that concept effectively. They just can't. In the same way that you can't, I don't know, try to think of something. It's hard to think of a negative, something that humans can't do instinctively. Yeah, it just doesn't exist. The concept of peace, or sort of like I suppose non-aggression. It's alien to them. Thank you, the Jarl and Harrod, and right hand for Wank 3R. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yes, the orcs will never go interstellar. They are stuck at the bottom of the tech tree. They will never advance. They will just turn on each other the moment there are no more enemies to fight. It is just their nature. They cannot change it any more than a scorpion can change its desire to sting. Right. Anyway, so of that fight, Orc Warboss, sorry, Warboss Deadcrown got 35 Humie kills, Zoni the Beard's Black Orcs 23, Burnstail 33, Den BM 31, Vortex 74, Christ. Shane 32, Bone Stealer 24, and Blue Seer 20, Ace the Saint 18. Of the archers, Drex killed 67, Embarrassment 76, wow. Holola 70, the Bouncer 29. The cavalry, so the Boar Boys, Burn got 18 kills, Ironhammer got 18, hey, well done. Shadwi got 60 and Prey got 71, so the two spiders. And the Trolls next got 66, Vital Slayer got 56, and Cold Green Iced Tea got 56, and Vital Slayer got 34. So I think the winner, was it Vortex with 74? No, it was Embarrassments with a Night Gobbo company with 76 kills there, I think. Or was it the... Yeah. Can I even lose at this point? I doubt it. We're too powerful now. How can orcs be in Warhammer 40k then? They're not the same as Greenskins. It's a different universe entirely. They're not the same race. There's lots of similarities, but they're not the same. So the difference being is that, well, there are many differences, but one of the major differences is that the orcs in 40k adapt to whatever technology is presented to them. So if you fight the orcs with Necron-based technology, as in we're talking like in a broad sense over millennia, the Greenskins will start using that level of technology. Their mech boys will start plucking ideas out of their heads through means unknown. They will start inventing this technology which seems to defy the laws of physics in order to match the technology of their enemy. That is just the nature of the 40k orc. That's what makes them so terrifying. One of the, I mean, people talk about the latent psychic field that makes a lot of their technology work. They talk about it a lot, but exactly as Baron says, a lot of their tech works simply because they believe it works. Many an Imperial scholar has opened up an orc bolter, an impressive piece of technology taken from a war boss, only to find that it's a ramshackle pile of cogs and parts and wheels that don't work. It wouldn't work. It's just a pile of bolts that rattle about in a box. And yet when it's put into a war boss's hand, it's capable of felling space marines. This is just the nature of orc technology. It's strange. It shouldn't work, but it does. Whereas here, it's not quite the same. The Greenskins are more ritualistic. They're tribalistic. They're very primitive. They still turn on each other just as easily, but they'll never amount to space travel. They'll never amount to anything more than a plague upon the land, a festering pest that must be exterminated. Right. So what? Sorry, what was I doing? So the Castle Artois has been defeated. Is that no? Sorry. Oh, I didn't realise. Oh, my bad. I didn't realise there were 3 more settlements. Okay. I guess that's not the end of Bretonia. More work for lots more work for us to do then. All right. So let's give this a name then. So boss hut. What do they say? Artiois. So boss hut. They're going to keep the name Castle Artois, but they can't pronounce Artois. Boss hut. What do they say? Artiar. Artiar. What? How would they pronounce it? Well, the Black Orcs go peaceful just because they know how to survive. Not well. A Black Orc is still an Orc. It may be more disciplined. It may be calmer, but it's nevertheless still a Greenskin. They will immediately turn on each other to assert dominance. So no, the Greenskins as a race are doomed. But then again, the Greenskins will turn around and say that they like it that way. Why wouldn't they? Thank you, the Kent Hunter. Thank you. Yeah, I like that. Stella Artois. They don't know why or what it means. Go back to Stella. What's Stella? Right, and here. Why the fuck not? Let's assemble another military base. Get rid of that. Okay, so build a muster field for the boys. Get rid of that boss's tent. Oh, hang on, no, it's only 2. Oh no, it should be fine. Demolish that. Demolish that. Okay, and then we're going to build some military facilities. So we need to make sure that the stomping grounds for the giants here. Yeah, so build a troll cave. We could also build shaman hut, couldn't we? Yeah, don't really need any more shamans right now. Hi there, Tatemar. Hey, man. Ooh, goblin sawmill. Recruitment costs minus 20% for all greenskin spear infantry, archers, and chariot. Oh, and unit experience for greenskin spear infantry. Ooh. And chariot units and archers. Sweet. All right then. So we don't need. Oh no, maybe. Sorry, skill. Can we upgrade that to? No, only to number 3. Okay, so we do need some of these. War boys. We'll go with a wolf den followed by a spider feeding ground. All right. What sort of software do I use for the videos on YouTube? Adobe Premiere and Adobe After Effects. The flying donkey poo. Thank you, Death Streaks. That's very kind, Death Streaks. Thank you. Very generous of you. Thank you for doing that. Okay. We have an opportunity for more technology. Or whatever passes for technology. Is this really the tech tree? Surely I can scroll this, right? How do I scroll this? Oh, it's so dumbed down. It really is. Oh, okay. Yeah, it really disappoints me. The Games Workshop, Creative Assembly. They can do better than this. Bigger wheels. All right. I mean, technically, the idea of a tech tree is relatively new when it comes to Total War. It used to just be based on settlements. But they've gone in their efforts to streamline and broaden the appeal. It's lost so much of what this series used to have. Such a shame. It really is. Okay. Oh well. Now then, what's my next move? Azag the Slaughterer. Oh yes, he's just stationed here watching the dwarves. Oh yes, the dwarves are assembling another large army under Thorgrim himself. So we can expect them probably to come through Gumball Canyon soon. I'd set up an ambush, but it appears that they've got their own scouts watching. Then again, that can be remedied. Azag the Slaughterer. Let's get you yeah, continue down your tree there. Okay. Thank you, Bowie Q. Thank you very much, Bowie. Right, move Azak here and put him into ambush. And then have Maximo the Always Lost. Have him start assassinating these dwarven agents. So a 37% chance to succeed. Give it a go anyway. Okay, so Maximo the Maximo the Always Lost, a blind gobbo, attempts to... I don't know how he's going to do this. Okay, well, okay, it worked. Right. Maximo the Always Lost, our shaman, has successfully assassinated Brock the Linchpin. So let's assume that in order to achieve this, he basically fired... so that guy was doing something in a dwarven village, and Maximo basically delegated the task to a number of minor gobbos that were with him in a group, guiding him, and they saturated the entire area with explosive barrels fired by crudely made catapults made locally. They saturated the whole thing in fire and pitch and explosive barrels and gas or whatever it is they could find. Basically not just killing the target, but the entire village of dwarven men, women and children. Just sounds like something that he would do. Well done. Oh, madcap mushrooms. Ah, cool. Yeah, those are the ones that send you in. So, yes, wait, you wouldn't be eating them, would he? No, you wouldn't survive eating them. They'd kill you. So, night goblin shamans brew a pungent fungus potion that, when drunk, will send fanatics into a spinning, whirling cyclone of death. However, well, it's fatal, as in he's presumably not eating it. Okay. Right. Oh yes, good idea. Squig hoppers as well. Yeah, catapults and also squig hoppers. So explosives strapped to squigs that would bounce into the town and explode. What do I think of Activision? I don't really know much about Activision, the Marco. I don't really interact with their products much. Right, okay, so a ha 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 poop lol is another war boss that's heading south. So let's have him continue that action. There's a surviving group of Northmen here. They're just raiding to try and... well, they're just raiding. You can destroy them, ha ha ha.
Now they'll see.
Hi there, Farinir. Yes, indeed, your peak still stands, and it recently created a whole army of Greenskins under Pattyberg the Old. So Pattyberg's forces are now mercilessly hunting down the Northmen that have dared to invade the Badlands. So Pattyberg, move here. You need to relieve the siege of Dingo's Bluff. Thank you, Hetrode Gavar. Thank you. Have I played the Torok series? Long time ago, like on the Nintendo 64, and also I think it was the GameCube. Yeah, long time ago though. Thank you, the Rising Panda. Thank you very much. Krog the Hat Hunter has finally arrived. So this is Krog. He is a war boss who rose to prominence when he took over Krog's Hat Stash. Well, it was originally a Tilian city. So the merchant princes of Tilia, the traders and merchants that would bring in spices and fabrics and rare goods from all over the world. Krog found a warehouse full of hats and became enamored with them and beat up any other orc who tried to touch him, and was obsessed with the fuckers, ordering his own gobbos to go out and find him more hats. Of course, the gobbos, with mixed results, went out to find anything that even slightly resembled a hat, including bowls and cauldrons and stuff. But now, Krog the Hat Hunter has gone all the way to Shabby Wabby, which is a Black Orc stronghold, because he's going to put together his own army to go out there and find more hats. If they come with heads already attached to them, then, you know, that's fine. Right, so recruit some Black Orcs. Oh, bugger. Finances. Alright. Gonna have to wait for the next turn there. Thank you, Scarthy. Thank you very much, Scarthy. Thank you. Oh. Feeling the Rimworld itch? Not right now, General. Would I ever revisit Zelda Link's... what? No, I don't own a Nintendo Switch. I'm not really into Zelda games. Never really... Nah. Wrong person to ask. Okay, right, so Maximo the Always Lost has done his job. Kilo Twin de Broken, a misshapen goblin who's very, very bitter. You are going to march deeper into Bretonian territory in order to give me an overview insofar as what they're doing. yeah, just watch their army movements if they have any remaining. President Nixon, one of my gobbos who's watching chaos and hates chaos. He's watching them to the north. I want you to just shadow them. Shadow Archeon. I want to know what he's doing and where he's going. Okay. Quebec the Pooh Cupboard, my top but extremely smelly assassin, is again also doing a similar thing, shadowing the movements of chaos as they loot and pillage the Imperial territories. I don't understand how the Empire still stands. It's mental. Oh, we can reduce. Alright.
We'll have ears everywhere.
Have Quebec's agents, sub-agents spread out and start hunting down farmers and merchants and anybody moving around in this territory. Kill everything that you find. Reduce trade income by 15%. Thank you, TB5H. Thank you very much, TB. Thank you. Will Cyanide and I continue the Halo campaign? I'd like to, but Cyanide's very busy. Very busy these days. Yeah. So, I'd like to. Right, okay. What's my next move? I think that's it, really. I spent all my cash and, right. Would I rather visit 100 years in the past or 100 years in the future? 100 years in the past? Are you kidding me? Jesus. Yeah, it's not even a... So think about it. Like 100 years into the past, you're just on the outside of the First World War, so you won't get drafted and get mowed down by machine gun in Flanders fields. And suddenly you can apply all of the knowledge that you've got of what's coming to not only position yourself exactly where you need to be, but prepare accordingly. No, Jesus Christ, go 100 years. I mean, if you get, not that it's possible, but if ever through, you know, would you have this? Would you do this? Would you go into the past? Yes, go into the past. Jesus, so long as you don't go too far and get burnt at the stake, you can position yourself to be one of the most powerful people who'd ever lived, just based on what you know now. Thank you, Kaiser. Thank you very much, Kaiser. Thank you. I mean, just your basic high school education has given you everything you need to completely fucking own. You know, your basic understanding of the human body makes you the greatest doctor if you were to go back like several hundred years ago. Just start laying out petri dishes until you find and put bacteria. What is it? Put like mats of like a nutrient-rich, like, is it glucose or what do they do? Like the petri dishes. Just start putting them out until eventually you find penicillin. It's in the fucking air. You'll find it. You'll be able to. Well, you'll be able to make more of it, and boom, you got penicillin. Thank you, Hideous and Trailer. Thank you very much. Thank you. Sorry, what was I doing? I got distracted there. So we have a commandment to issue at Ostermark because we've taken over the whole area. Okay, I'd like you to spread out. Obedience. Oh, I can't. I was going to go chaos hunting, but I guess I can't. Okay, just up the income rates. Hi there, Catler. You thought it was mouldy bread? Well, yeah, is it mouldy bread? Wasn't it, sorry, was it Jenner, or is he vaccinations? Sorry, who's the gentleman that the gentleman that discovered the penicillin spore? But yes, it was just on a contaminated petri slide, wasn't it? Just exposed to the air. You'll find it eventually. Just put down enough slides. How you doing, Catler? You okay? How's things with you? Right, so that's one decree. The next decree here. Yep, just up extortion rates, just get as much taxation as possible. And Krog the Hat Hunter needs skill points. Was it Fleming? My bad. Sorry, did I say Jennings? Fleming. It's been a while. Okay, so one of our small... this war went all the way through Elven territory. They're finally here. They're probably going to disband and go their separate ways. So these are just NPC armies that are controlled... Well, they're aligned to us, but they do their own thing, unless I give them specific orders. Right. So the Dwarven agents are going about... They're just kind of shadowing us for the moment. Probably trying to do as much damage as they can as the Greenskins that they hate with such a passion. Cat that says, you're right, college is busy, you can't be fucked to do work. No one is about to play games either. Alright, okay. Yeah, well, I hope things with you are, I hope things with you are well, sir. It's been a while since we've hung out. Thank you, JN Law. Thank you very much, JN. Oh, I don't know if you had an opportunity to do it, but anti-Stasi is very good. Like when we tried it a while ago. Oh, it was good. The thing that I loved about it is that your resources were finite and you kind of had to think about things a bit. Because it's like, how many explosives do we have? 4, you know. And then how many now? 1, because Quebec's driven off with all of it, you know.
Let's have you then.
Ah.
I'll hear what you say, so I can shove the words right back down your throat.
An emissary has arrived from Lewin Liancourt, a Bretonian who would like a peace treaty. He stands amongst the Greenskins, who, well, in front of Grimgore, presumably, and hands a piece of paper with a peace treaty. Grimgore, again, looks quizzically at the piece of paper, and then blows his nose on it, again, and then orders, what would he do? What would he do? What would he do to an emissary? Well, first he'd probably just kill him. What would he do that's creative? I don't know. I guess... I would struggle to put myself in the mindset of the fantasy Greenskins, but I know that the Dawn of well, the 40k Greenskins would do something horrific. For example, they would give the emissary over to one of their mad docs, whose understanding of medicine is interesting, and the mad doc would rearrange that emissary's biology into something that the orcs consider a bit more amusing, and probably extremely painful and horrifying to all that look upon the emissary, and then send it back. That's what they would do. So yeah, just fuck it. They'll probably eat him, eat the emissary, ignore the peace treaty. Fuck you. Would they boil him in blood? Would they? Ugh. Like, for example, there was a moment in with the 40k Greenskins where I think it was like a sub officer. Who was he? Was he Imperial Guard? I can't recall. But he tried to sell out one of his commanders by saying that he knew his location, and the war boss turned that man into. They basically turned him into biological circuitry, a servitor to run a spaceship. They pulled him apart and used him like raw materials. Ooh, interesting. Ah! Ha ha! Ha ha! Oh, you poor bastards! You desperate bastards! Okay, so the Northmen have decided to unite in a desperate fight against the well, Pattyberg the Old and his army, but they are so outclassed, it's ridiculous. They're desperate, starving, overheating, and resource-thin raiders stand against, well, a spoiling for a fight Greenskin army. Okay. Yeah, we'll fight you. Happily. Take care, Catler. Have a good one. So, Mork's war banner. It's just a magic resist. We'll just give it to a spider. Just nail it to her hide. Thank you, sir, gentlemen. Thank you very much. Happily, we'll fight you. Oh no, they've surrounded us. Poor bastards. Right, let's smash them. Look, it's a dog. See? This is why I don't have a face cam. It's because I've got the dog instead. She's sleeping peacefully. Yeah, she's okay. She's all good. She's got some chicken in her belly. She's happy. Thank you, sir, gentlemen. Thank you very much, sir, gentlemen. No, I'm not familiar, Miri Kays? Kays. I'm sorry, not familiar with that. Ah. And hi there once again, Miss Jaina. Right, okay then. So, 14 out of 30 wins of magic. So let's flip a coin. This is basically the weather system, but for magic. Mana pool, effectively. 15 out of 30. Begin deployment. Not that we have much in the way of magic. We've got a little bit of magic, but not much. Right, so our attackers are coming from 2 different directions, right? Yeah, so... Oh, they're so dead. Holy shit. So the first force is coming through here. So let's squash them and then we'll kill the others. So, Black Orcs, Pleasant Fool, Pizza de Pasta and Poach here. With Kavak Girl, Leventi, Koobster and Zigazig R, Group 2. Night Gobbo's Ear. Pattyberg the Old, War Boss, there. Rakmelli, Dino Mane and Banana, Group 3 as my monsters. Split you up. Let's just put Rakmelli. She's going to panic because she's hurt. Thank you, Essox. Thank you, Essox. Do I raw feed Lulu? No, I used to, but she didn't like it. She would rarely touch her food. She really wasn't keen on a raw diet, and I didn't want to force her. Right. Okay. So, of my giants, Dr. Saurid and Rando will be group 4. Stick them here. Other way, guys. Oh, guys, turn around. Okay, and then Wilhelm and Sugard as group 5, the Spider Riders, with Bloody 9, major brain damage, and Dan, group 6, my Trolls. And then lastly, Tinfoil Fox and Daddle D as group 7, as the Catapults. Yes, sorry, I got a Steam message, my bad. Right, let's go. Thank you, Bloody Chunks, thank you. Thank you very much. So just rush down there, if you please, and just smash everything. Just smash the Yumis. Okay, we'll move the archers here, put them into God mode, but tell them to hold fire. We'll just fire on what we need to. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Spiders too. Here they come. Yeah, they're doomed. Desperate last stand, I guess. Have these spider boys go for those. Hang on. Fight's already over. Okay, you guys aim for them, if you please. Oh, trolls, get your ass in gear. Come on. Spider riders, you go for their ranged cavalry there. Nah, damn. The archers are having a bit of a hard time aiming. Oh, is that their leader? There's their leader. Yeah, they're already, the morale's breaking. They just don't have the armor for this. They're raiders, look at them. Whoop, spiders getting rushed. Brave of them. Archers, change your target. Yeah, very good. Keep smashing into them, these guys will flee. Okay, Night Gobbo just whittle them down. They've got poison barbed arrows as well, so even if they don't land a kill, the target's not going to survive long term. Who's out there? Get them. Get those chariots. Right, proper fight hasn't started yet. Get back in formation. Get back in formation. Come on, boys. Back you go. Back you go. The Warboss is getting hurt. Oh wait. Yeah, he's a small gobbo fighting against a chariot. Okay, catapults have already fired, looking good. Come on, get back in position, quick. This is indeed messy. Spiders, pull back. Come on. Come on, boys. Let's go. Shift it. Damn, the spider's getting bogged down. Who's fleeing? Oh. It's Dino Main. Yeah, the spider's getting outranged. That's the trouble. Come on, let's go. All ass. Spider riders, move here. Crap. Just want to get against their main body of infantry. Okay, archers fire on the main massive infantry there. Where are the trolls? You guys get in there too. Start smashing. Whoa, watch yourselves. Yeah, we're fine. There we go. The shock of that is going to... Okay, now use the Helm of Discord to debuff the infantry's melee, I think melee attack power. Melee defense, melee attack, and armor. Rando blast breath of cold against them there. Okay, yeah, that's it. The massive infantry have already panicked. It's just down to their range now, and they just don't have the killing power. Cool. Oh yeah, magic. Forgot about that. Okay, let's start using... Oh yeah, Gork will fix it to reduce the enemy's speed. Do that to those forces over there. There we go. Start firing on them. Send Dr. Sword against that chariot there. This is super messy, isn't it? My giant spiders are struggling. Oh, we've got hounds at the back there and cavalry around the back. Yikes. We're struggling. Oh, we've been outflanked. Okay, hang on. Sneaky stabbing to who? Hang on. No one right now. Could it be that they'll get us on morale? They'll never break the Black Orcs though, surely. Nah, look, they're just totally screwed. They're failing on the morale. We just need to get them all to rout simultaneously, and then it's done. Yeah, the trolls will chase them off. Right, Spider Riders, come up here. I need a speedier unit. Black Orcs reform. Archers reform. Giants reform. Trolls, you still put... Yeah, come back. Messy indeed. Spiders come back. Proper fight though, is what the Greenskins want. Bet they're loving this. They're really enjoying this one. Okay, move the Spider Riders up here to counter them. Move one of my giants here. Oh yeah, one of our giant spiders died. Oh, that was stupid of them. They went right into that. They just went straight beneath the foot of Dr. Saurid there. Their mistake. Okay, major brain damage. You cover that group. Now the horses will just outrun you. Damn! Someone kill that chariot. Kill that chariot. Rando, you go kill that chariot. Keep the general safe here. Need to do more magic casting. Okay. Cast Itchy Nuisance on them to reduce their weapon damage. Oh, and melee attack. I thought it'd be ranged as well. Is that it? Who hasn't broken? There we go, it's over. Messy indeed, but exactly what the Greenskins want. Hell yeah. Thank you, half of an alpaca. Thank you very much, half. Thank you. Yeah. So they got their cavalry all around me, just flinging those axes. They were just throwing their war axes at me and just backing off. And of course, the Greenskin morale started falling. Yeah, they were focusing heavy on the spiders, weren't they? Did I lose 2? Or did one flee the field? So yeah, one of the giant spiders was slain. Oh dear. These spider gobbos aren't going to be happy about that. But yeah. Very good. Proper fight. That's what we want. She's the 2-year-old tactical. She's a 2-year-old French bulldog. Okay. One fled. Cool, we'll have a look in a second. Oh, proper fight indeed. So we lost 330 Greenskins out of the 722. The enemy, so one of their armies lost 416 men, the other lost 254. So, okay. So, having a look at that. So, yes, we lost a single giant spider. Everyone else is okay. So, Pattybird got no kills. Of the the Black Orcs, Pleasant Fool got 44. Pizza de Pasta got 79. Jesus. Poach got 37. Of the Night Gobbos, Cavat Girl got 45. Leventi got 45. Coopster got 5. Zigzagar got 8. Wilhelm, the Spider Rider's got 5 kills. Stugar got 29. Rakmelli, the Spider, killed 53. Dino Main 27. And the now deceased Banana 7777 killed 24 before she was overcome and slain. Dr. Saurid, the Giant, killed 87. And Rando killed 41. The Trolls, Bloody 9 killed 32. Major Brain Damage killed 23. And Dan killed 26. Tinfoil Fox, the Catapults killed 12. And Daddle killed 29. Indeed, rest in peace, Banana. You served well. I think the winner there is Pizza de Pasta with a shocking 79 kills there. That's crazy. Very good indeed. Okay. Right. So, hang on a minute. Let me just update the sheet because I've realised that I forgot to do it. So, who have we got? So, Pattyberg the Old. So, this was before I had all of them named. So, Pleasant Fool. Sorry, bear with me. I haven't updated the Google sheet. So, Pleasant Fool. Pizza de Pasta. Oh, no, wait. Sorry, I need to do this properly later because I need to move some units. Okay, hold up. Let me just record the death of Banana, though. Thank you very much, Apan Luke. Thank you, Apan Luke. So, killed in battle in the Badlands, fighting Northmen, raiders. She was slain by 100 throwing axes. And she bled to death in the sand. Yeah, so she was pierced and then, yeah, she was slain on the field at range. The giant has 87. Did I get it wrong? Sorry. Oh yes, you're right. Sorry. Dr. Saurid, yes, has killed 87 of them. Yeesh. Nice. Okay. As for so eat the survivors. Good. Was that? So have we broken the back of all of their armies? Are there just remnants remaining? No, so there's a full strength army that's moving towards what is that? Zidak? Something Zidak? Right. Azag the Slaughterer has been detected. His ambush has been foiled. Azag the Slaughterer has been... Yeah, so... Hang on. Ah, Potion of Healing stolen from the enemy. No. Castle Womblehoff. The population is vanishing for unknown reasons. Strange triangle daubed on doorways. I wonder what that could be. Right, so a dwarven master engineer has detected the ambush of Azag the Slaughterer. So Maximo, I need you to hunt down and kill this engineer. Right, you can't right now because you're tired. Go that way. Right, so Grimgor himself, what do you need to do? Nothing right now. Just stay where you are, building up Kajinx's bastion. Umlaut the Talkie Talker, go with him. Put yourself in normal marching formation.
Right, I'll
move here, and then set up a ambush.
Oh, yeah.
Right. So the Waste Walker, the shaman that's with Grimgor, and has his ear. Has a skill point. Let's put that into... What should we put that into? Warbore, Dodgy Geezer. Yeah, put it into Dodgy... Or do we need any more magic abilities? Power Drain. Oh, no, Earthing. Miscast chance reduced by 25%. So, yeah. He won't miscast as often. Right, Fellfire, the big General Admiral, having taken over that Bretonian town, moved to the next one. Simple as.
I'm the boss.
They all think they're the boss. I'm the boss. Okay, War Boss Dead Crab over here. So you've taken over Stella Artois. He needs to move to the next location. Hang on. Do I have cash? I do have cash. What can we build in these sub-settlements? Anything military? Well, we've got to move to the third chain. Then we'll build a beast lair there. Okay. Can't build it yet. We don't have the population. Okay.
This is my land.
He's ready to... Is he ready to move? 2 more turns until... Yeah, he's ready to move. Let's go to the next location. Go squash that settlement there.
I wanna see blood.
It's going to sound really stupid, but do I play games with fans? Yeah, sure. It's fun. It depends on the game. As in, if it's a big game that with lots of people, like Rising Storm or Mountain Blade or DayZ or whatever, the more the merrier. But if it's a small game with like 3 or 4 people, then normally it's just we can get enough people in the clan. But yeah, it entirely depends on the game. Thank you, Recoveries. Thank you very much, Recoveries. Thank you. Okay, so Warboss Dead Crab is sidewalking over there. The other Greenskins are looking at him funny. He idolizes crabs, you see, thinks they're very orky. What with their pinchy and their pinchiness and their armor. And alas, his orders to breed war crabs have so far proved fruitless. But nevertheless, nobody wants to tell him to his face. But yes, so Warboss Dead Crab is side-scuttling over to his next target. Azag the Slaughterer, since you've been detected, maintaining ambush is useless, so go back to Womble Canyon.
We going south?
Politician. What? You're a politician? This one has a talent for politics. Obedience bonus in every concurrent war. Ah, greenskin politics. Where basically you just bite the head off the opponent and then laugh. Thank you, TK and Animo. Thank you very much. Thank you. Or rather, I suppose greenskin politics, well, beyond just punching each other in the face, would be squig eating competitions. I don't know if this translates over to fantasy, Warhammer, but certainly with the 40k equivalent, various greenskins would sit around in a circle, and two competitors would stand facing each other, and they would attempt to eat a particularly vicious type of squig, bred specifically for this competition, before that squig eats their face. It is an extremely bitey type of squig with lots of very sharp teeth, and the idea is to, eat it before it eats you. And, it's vicious and hilarious for the Greenskins. Thank you, Lestillo. Thank you very much, Lestillo. Thank you. Ha! Okay. So, poop lol.
Oh, Warboss!
The Warboss, who is moving south with his army, is almost in position. Oh, can he strike? He might be able to strike. Yeah, he can strike, but they are retreating. Alright, we'll have to do it on the next turn. They are suffering from serious attrition problems, since they are unable... Yeah, so they're suffering in this barren wasteland, but we're at home here, so... Yeah. Okay. Patty Berg, you're a little depleted. Can you go around the army? Go around the army and station yourself at Dingo's Bluff. This should up your overall regeneration rate. Cool. We'll let the fresh army under poop lol handle the fresh combat. Okay, Zidak Starfing. Oh yeah, there's some sort of, what was it, like a stellar phenomenon here or something. So Zidak Starfing is the name of a war boss down here, or a shaman. It has a garrison, which these guys should be able to defeat. Need to build up the defenses as best I can. Yeah. Okay. Hi there, Alan. Welcome, Alan. Right. Now what? Kilo Twin the Broken, who is monitoring the movements of Bretonia. Go up here. See if there's an army here. Thank you, Boothroyd. Thank you very much, Boothroyd. I guess that's the end of the Bretonian resistance. They seem to have just crumbled. Okay. President Nixon, can you do anything to Archeon? No, he's probably too powerful. What happened to that other Chaos army? I told you to monitor Chaos. You've lost one. Ugh. Hang on.
Can I be quick?
Is it over here? Oh, there it is. Okay, it's fine. So Chaos seems to be splitting up a lot, actually. One of our Wars is approaching. Eager for a fight. They'll be defeated, but should be fine. Indeed, Alan. Good evening. Indeed, the lore is big, Aegis. There's a lot to 40k.
Yes, boss.
Okay, Quebec the Poo covered. There's a rank 12 Chaos Lord here, but I find myself much more interested in their agents, since it will limit the enemy army's ability to spot ambushes. Thank you, Eric. Thank you, Eric? Yeah, thank you, Eric. Thank you. Let's go over here. Move that way, Quebec. Okay, anything else this turn, or are we done? Well, some cash. I've got cash that I can spend. So, Kachink's Bastion is still being built. Okay, so build up a bigger greenskin burrow at Tasteful's Hovel, and a Goblin Watchtower, a ramshackle thing that you wouldn't want to stand at the top of, over at Tree Shaker's Boys. a settlement named because bats keep inhabiting the trees there, and a sub-war boss doesn't like it, so he keeps shaking the trees and has his boys do the same. Get rid of those flying bat things, since this was all vampire territory.
Crush them all!
Ah, Krog needs his army. Yep, so we can start paying for that. So give him Night Goblin Squig Hoppers. Interesting. What's in those? 2 more units of Black Orcs. Can you get any monsters? Get some trolls. Don't have giants here. We'll have to go elsewhere to get the giants. Thank you, Popeye. Thank you very much, Popeye. Thank you. Okay, I think that's it for now. Yeah, end the turn. Krog has... Yeah, we don't have to assign the skill points just yet. One of our Wars is attacking one of the Bretonnian towns. Okay, that War has almost attacked Chaos, but they're going to get defeated because they're too weak. Dwarven agents return to their king. What are they planning? Thank you, Dalakram and Emilios. Thank you very much, both of you. Thank you. Ah, agents of Chaos. Do they approach us? One of their armies approaches us? Ooh, okay. Imminent possible fight with Chaos?
You're gonna shake hands, then.
The Wood Elves.
Not human.
The Wood Elves would like a non-aggression pact. Again, we don't understand the concept of that. We do not understand what that means. It's an alien thing to us. No. Thank you, Magnetic. Thank you. And Song of the Void. Thank you. Right. So various northern factions that I'm not familiar with. Marienburg, they're a human vassal faction. They seem to be taking a large army against Chaos. Good for them. Oh, what's going on here? Oh dear. Are we okay? Are we going to get attacked? No, they're just raiding. Thank you, Song of the Void. Thank you. Umlaut the talkie-talkie. His ambush has been detected by Chaos agents. One of our Wars has been wiped out. Kara's... Oh, hang on. We've detected a Beastman force. Somewhere up there. Right. So, Grimgor's army still regenerating over at Kijinx's Bastion. They'll need a couple of turns at least until they're ready.
Beyond your comprehension.
I see.
No, scum.
Oh, did they just wipe out our War then? Is that what they just did? I see. They just fought and destroyed that War, took some injuries. Alright, so we're going to have to take on that Chaos army soon. Well, Umlaut's forces here and they're fresh. We'll be fine.
Ready.
Sure, I've not actually fought the Wood Elves before, like ever, Duke, so I have no idea what they're even capable of.
Gork's fist.
Right, Grimgor, you just stay there. Waste Walker, you stay there. Oh, hang on. Better yet, Waste Walker. Can you... there's a Chaos agent just outside. Can you... no, too low chance to assassinate him. He's protected by his foul magics. However, Quebec the Pooh covered. Can do it. 88% chance to succeed. His various runes and bones protect him from whatever Chaos bullshit kept that guy safe. And Quebec successfully approaches with his sub-assassins, swarms the guy and pulls him to pieces, quite literally. Very good. Well done. That Chaos agent has been rendered down into bone and sinew. And, yes, the giggling goblins are now fighting amongst themselves for the choicest bits. Quebec keeps the head. With the weird glowing head. Okay. Felfire, the big General Admiral, hops his way to the town of Magritta.
Killing time!
Its garrison are no match. So we'll just quickly squash them. They've been wiped out to a man. All the men, women and children are being rounded up and either enslaved or more likely just slaughtered. There we go. Very good. Take over the whole place, build a stash of shiny stuff. Just build whatever, really. Ooh, they have a Black Orc forge. Interesting. So yeah, they have materials here that the Black Orcs like. They'll set themselves up in a cave and start making their fancy weapons that they have. Fabio de Grinin, the strange shaman that is often used as a podium for Felfire, since he's a tall enforcer. He's got another point to spend in his talent tree. Let's put it into Here We Go. So for 38 seconds, he can cast an augmentation around him that will up the melee attack power of all of the boys, effectively. Why not sack? I'm occupying. I'm just taking over as much territory as I can.
Night Gobbo War Boss.
Right. Kilo
Let's
Twin.
get stabby.
Oh, there's an agent you can get over there. A young lady, a maiden on her horse, just minding her own business,
I'll take 'em out, boss.
marching through
What
a
do I-
valley when suddenly there's a rustling from the underbrush, and she doesn't even see the blade. She's sliced down and killed at the side of the road. Her horse runs off, and Kilo Twin drags her broken body into the undergrowth. She was never seen again. Well done, Kilo Twin. Okay, you've got another point you can spend. Please put it into your propagandist, so reduce vampiric and chaos corruption. Very good. My assassins are spreading out and doing my bidding. The boys are, well, rolling across like a tide upon the old world. Right. Grimgore, you still need some time to regenerate. Felfire's done. Fabio's done. Umlaut and Talkie. So your ambush has been detected, but the agent has now been destroyed. So I wonder if it's worth resetting the ambush. Thank you, Blow Up. Thank you very much, Blow Up. So there seems to be a limited number of points where Chaos can actually cross.
Tempt me not.
That army is hardcore. I don't even think Umlaut can handle it, actually. Not alone. Position yourself just a tad away from where you were.
I'll get
And
out.
go back into ambush.
That works.
Right. You start taking attrition as soon as you move into the Wood Elf Forest. That would explain a lot, Mala. That would explain why the war that approached was so weak. Okay.
How's the time?
War Boss Dead Crab approaches the town of L'Anguille and crushes its garrison, slaughtering its population and occupying the town. Harsh, but fair, but mainly harsh. Obedience, what? Obedience to who? If anything, being harsh gets you loyalty as a greenskin. Okay, he's got another skill point to be placed somewhere. So now that he's got thick skin covered in a cross hatch of scar tissue, is this greenskin. Let's give him wound maker, so weapon strength. That's his next point. He's almost got War. Okay, so yeah, we're just carving up Bretonia. Now, what's next? This tiny War can just go here. Just throw your lives away. Azag the Slaughterer, you can now... What happened to that engineer? There was a dwarven engineer. Oh, he's gone back to King Thorgrim.
Curse 'em, boss.
He hasn't gone inside the settlement, though. Can you get him? 39% chance to assassinate the target. Maximo the Always Lost approaches, but fails. He was detected by dwarven guards at the edge of the encampment and pulled away and fled. Okay. Azag the Slaughterer, take up a position here and reset your ambush. The agents will probably detect you, though. The Bretonian capital is in sight. Is that the capital, Doom Knight? I would like to do a capital battle. Fight some tougher forces. Okay. Ha ha ha, poop lol.
Powerful war boss.
No enemies are currently within striking range. Pattyberg's army is still trying to get sorted. Just shadow them for the moment.
Leaving.
Oh, Glob on Sea probably needs some repairs. Oh no, they're looking pretty good actually. We need to send an army to deal with that. Zirdak Starfing's garrison over there. It's got a wall, so they're building siege weapons. Yeah, we'll never be able to resist it.
Who should we zap?
Pattyberg the Old, you stay. Krog the Hat Hunter, you keep working on your army. Maximo the Always Lost, you're done. Kilo Twin, you're done.
Says what?
He's eating a young lady. President Nixon, could you please... Any Chaos agents to strike? Just continue shadowing Archeon. I just want to know where he is. Alright, I think that's it. So with what's left of the cash, just go back here to the settlement that I just conquered. Thank you, caveman. Thank you. Much appreciated. Thank you. Right. End the turn. Right, yeah, so our wars are moving through Elven territory. Dwarven agents are returning to their king. Apart from that one. Thank you, Spaced. Thank you kindly, Spaced. Okay, Chaos, what will you do? The humans of Marienburg. Oh, damn, another agent. That's no doubt. Ooh, interesting. They. Oh, okay. 2 armies of Chaos. That's Archeon. Ooh, we could have a climactic battle coming soon. So the humans of Marienburg have an army just north of us. I just hope we... Oh, okay. Really? Where are they going? Okay. They've moved past and they've entered our lines. Okay. I believe they're neutral currently. The war herd of Chaos. Damn, are they bearing down on us at full strength when Grimgor's army's still regenerating? Okay, the Northmen are trying to get together. Or they're just trying to raid right now. Thank you, Fiery. Thank you very much, Fiery. No, I think it's fine, Pineapple. I think it's all good. Okay. Oh, these stupid messages. Leadership bonus or recruitment cost reduction. We'll go with leadership bonus. Up our morale for 10 turns. So, sorry, is this the capital? Yeah. If it is, I would have expected more. Oh, this must be the capital. Is this it? Provincial cap... Hang on. No, wait. They're both provincial capitals. Oh, this is a tough garrison. That's a proper fight. Royal Barracks. No, it's just a barracks. Thank you, Swafgar. Thank you, Swafgar. Oh, that's a fight. That's a fight. Yeah, we won that fight. Come on, let's take that. Oh, War Boss dead, Crab. It's your lucky day, sir. A Humie capital with a lot of well-armed Humies. Right. Yeah, let's do this. Holy shit. Yes! What a battle this will be. Exactly what the Greenskins want. Not necessarily to win, but to have a good fight. So, foot squires, greatsword infantry, men at arms, spearmen at arms, peasant bowmen, 4 companies man the walls, Grail knights, shock cavalry with knights of the realm. So many knights. And a trebuchet as well. Experienced and ready to defend Bretonia. Yeah. Let's do this. Let's do this shit. Holy crap. Definitely. Do I have a shame I don't have much magic? Yeah, I don't really have any magic. Okay. Yeah, so I think we're going to try a repeat of what we did before. If we take the walls, how easy would it be to take the walls though? We have the numbers. They're probably quite tough at that. So 30 armor, 70 armor. So by default we have 120 armor apiece. Morale, melee attack 39, leadership 90. We're much tougher. We're much tougher than all of their infantry. Okay, let's do this. Check the map. Okay. Yeah, okay. So we're going to take the walls. We're going to move the night goblins up onto those walls in order to rain down arrows onto the cavalry to soften them up. And then we're going to get in there and start pulling them apart. So rather than just bash the gatehouse down and then be faced with cavalry charges against our monsters, we will, and then of course not touching the archers on the walls, we're going to scale the walls. You don't have siege equipment? We're Greenskins. We are the siege equipment. Right. Okay then. So group 1 of the Black Orcs: Zoni, Burnstail, Den BM, Volthex. Group 1. Group 2 will be Shane, Bone Sealer, Blue Seer, and Ace the Saint. Get yourselves in 2 lines there. War Boss Dead Crab, front and center. Right, Drex, Embarrassment, Holola, and the Bouncer, group 3. Put yourselves right at the back for the minute, if you please. Just out of range, in a thin, long line to limit your casualties. Same with Bun and Iron Hammer. Keep the camp. Yeah, they won't have a roll until the gatehouse is down, you see, so just keep them safe at the back. Shadwee and Prey, my spiders. And next, Cold Green Ice Tea and Vital Slayer, my trolls. Okay, similar story for you guys. Just kind of back away until you have something for you to do. This time, remember to use magic. Well, I've got a war boss. He's got his basic weapons, but he doesn't really have magic. Right, so the orcs are going to scale the walls and start slaughtering, and then we'll call forward the battering rams, effectively. And yeah, aren't the archers facing the wrong way? Well, they're miles out of range. They'll be fine. Okay, so let's do this. March forward at speed, and then go straight for those walls. Thank you, Nor and S. Thank you very much, Nor and S. Thank you. Here we go. So, men-at-arms, experience. Ooh, interesting. They've got Pegasus Knights. I didn't realise they were flying. Thank you, Brother Ironside. Thank you. Whoa! Explosives. The Bretonians have explosives. And they are effective. Ah, okay. Vortex. In fact, Den. Go there. Vortex, you go there. Split yourselves up as best you can. War Boss will go straight for the gatehouse area. Oh, holy crap, Vortexes. Black Orcs are getting hit hard there. Yeah, they're getting completely mauled. They're down to 49 already. All ours, folks. Right, War Boss, up you go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We are the Green Tide. Let's go. The War Boss is getting up there already. Oh, the Pegasus Knights are on us. That was quick. Go on, get up there with him. Right, activate your damage resistance now. Okay, and your Foe Seeker to up your speed and your vigor. Okay, we're in. Battle has commenced. This is going to be tough. Yep, we might not win. It's great, isn't it? Let's go. Choppers are ready. Scale these walls. Ooh. What are these things? Strange, flappy horses. Tear them apart, Vortex. Right, let's bring up the monsters. So spiders and trolls. And the night gobbos, let's bring them all over. And the cavalry. Vortex's unit's getting cut apart. Where's the War Boss? He's getting stuck in there. He's having fun. Den, you tear those archers to pieces. Zoni, getting there against his men-in-arms. Same with you, Shane. Bone Stealer, what are you guys doing? Get up that section of the wall. Okay, the Pegasus Knights are being pulled to bits. The last ones are trying to get airborne again. There's only 4 of them remaining. They're done. Back up the walls. Support your War Boss. Use Foe Seeker again to up your speed, War Boss. Thank you, Proper Banter. And the Great Schnapper. Thank you very much. Thank you. Make sure the archers hold their fire to save ammunition. Den pushed forward. Good so far. The men-at-arms are trying their best, but they're facing black orcs. Their armor is very, very thick. Their swords are massive. Well, swords, their axes are massive. Get stuck in there. Right, Zoni the Beard, have your group move round, if you please. Same with you, Shane. Or is Shane busy? No, Shane's busy. They're just finishing off some men-at-arms. Okay, the spiders have arrived. Send them for the gatehouse, but don't enter the yet. Very good. Push down. I want these walls secured, but do not go down into the courtyard just yet. I just want options. I think we might be ready, actually. Okay. Group 3, move to these ladders. Get ready to follow the orders to climb. Group 6, the trolls, move here. Thank you, Crying Panday. Thank you very much, Crying. Thank you. So a sizable cavalry presence on the intersection of the city there. Go. Tell these Black Orcs to move down the line, but don't go down onto the ground yet. We're taking archer fire. Right. The walls are almost ours. Very good. Up you boys go. Up you boys go. Knight Goblins are scaling the walls, at which point they're going to take up archer positions and start raining down arrows. Okay. Looking good. War boss, close in on the gatehouse. But don't go down yet. No one go down. This last group of spearmen at arms are trying their best. Won't be good enough. Okay. Knight Goblins have scaled the walls. Take up positions here on this side of the wall. Whoa, trebuchet fire. Hang on. Go. Take up positions as quickly as you can, boys. Up you go. Quickly, quickly, quickly. The humans are, to their credit, holding. Enemy gate is down. Spiders do not go through. Back off and wait for further orders. Chariots, form up and get ready to go through. Right, very good. Knight Gobbos, you're free to open fire once you're in position. Fuck, the orcs are in your way. Move out of their way, move out of their way. Wait, give them some space, boys, give them some space. There we go. War boss, get in there. Or not. There we go. Activate Foe Seeker. War boss slams into the back of them, causing severe damage and a morale bleed, no doubt. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Jesus, they're just built for war. There we go. The Knight Gobbos are in position. They are now firing. Barbed arrows tipped with poison now fly into the central courtyard from the wall. The orcs have almost got the wall. Very good. That's their general. Come on, boys. Take up your positions. Fire, Gobbos, fire. Oh, I see. Maybe they're out of range. They should have range. What's their range? No, they're just out of range. Longbow, yeah, the longbow's outranges. All right, change of plan then. Ooh, trebuchet fire. Get the ones you can, but beyond that, move down. So group 1, I want to go here. Group 2, go here. Let's lure them towards us. Let's get the boar boys in. Move into the city. Spiders move in. Trolls, you stay at the back for the minute. Let's get them in. Let's go with the cavalry to come towards us. Come at us, you bastards. Come on. Oh, God. What have they got? Holy lances of a kind. Our infantry have suffered. We are indeed the green tide. Very good. Good. It's yeah. These archers are getting tricked coming towards us. The general it's wavering. He's terrified, but it's only a short debuff. He'll return to fight. Or is that? No, they're broken. They are broken. They're fleeing. Right. Form up again. Black Orcs form up. Group 1, Group 2. Group 1, put yourself in guard formation. Have the giant spiders move behind you. I want the cavalry to charge me. Excellent. Look at this. Exactly how I want it. Their longbows are taking accurate fire from the Knight Gobbos. Okay, hang on. Can we back off just a tad? Give a bit more room. Back off. Damn, I don't think they're going to attack us, are they? We might have to move forward. I was hoping they would attack us. Still, we'll still be under the cover of the archers. Right, group 1 move here. And we'll have the spiders go here. Trolls go here. And group 2 stay on a reserve. Put yourself in walking formation. Rest and recover. Get your energy back. There we go. Indeed, I'm keeping the trolls fresh, just for the moment. How this used to work in the previous... It used to be a bit more... that used to be a bit more important in the previous Total Wars. You would cycle out forces. So once you've taken the gatehouse, the next set would move forward. Then the next set, as you're approaching the... you're trying to rest and cycle out people so they're not constantly fighting all the time. The series has gotten more arcadey over the years, so that's not as important anymore. But nevertheless... fresh units will be way more effective than the spiders. They're already exhausted. They did bash down the doors after all. Oh yeah, group 1's already very exhausted. We've got time. They've got limited range. We'll bring them down off the walls maybe? Fucking trebuchet. Oh, they're aiming for our boar boys. Shit. Right. Start steadily moving forward. Walk. Get the Knight Gobbos down. You guys can run. Send the trolls first forward, actually. They're fresh. Yeah, I'm just worried about the charge potential of these knights. Fuckers. Balls are getting hit. Move that way. Right, Gobbos are in position. Do you have fresh target? Here we go. Right, you got fresh targets, Gobbos. You can fire. Here come the cavalry. Their lances, they're lowered them. One last charge of the Proto. Really, that was it? That was your last charge? Before you're felled under the fire of 100 arrows. There we go. Trolls, forward. Trolls, forward. Let the arachnids handle those strange flappy horses. What the fuck are those things? Oh, fuck me. That was a hurt. Thank you, Tellum. Thank you very much, Tellum. There's a war boss. Get in there. Wait, Foe Seeker. Oops. And your damage resistance and get stuck in. Okay, the enemy are panicking. Okay, Gobbos, can you fire a bit further? Move here. Run. Yeah, cavalry is getting torn to pieces within the close quarters urban. Okay, some of the citizens are already... Yeah, the archers are already losing the will to fight. They're going to flee deeper into the city. Spend whatever last few moments they can with their loved ones. Okay, open up. Come on. Fire in. Fire, fire, fire. There we go. Arrows are firing directly over the heads. For the lady, they say. Oh. Seem to be struggling with that charge. Careful, war boss. Oh, fuck it. Full charge. Everyone in. Let's go. Let's not forget the boar boys. All in. All in. All in. Okay, use your health potion there, war boss. Full charge. Tell the archers to hold their fire. Die, orcs, die. They scream. Yeah, the knights are holding. They're going for Shadwi with their lances. Oh, poor boy, charging. There we go. Oh, biggins. Very nice. Charge. Oh, Shadow's getting mullered. Back her up, quick. It's over. Quick, charge. Charge him, poor boys. Go, go, go. The laziest charge I've ever seen. Right. That was the capital of Bretonia. What relics can we loot? What cathedral pulpits can we shit in? Greenskins. So ends the dream of Bretonia. Can you stop making the ground tremble? What's Shadowy doing? Shadowy's eating a guy that's pinned against that building. Poor bastard. Thank you, Fuzi. Thank you very much, Fuzi. And there we go. Right. Okay, at the end of that romp, so with the Black Orcs taking the walls there, Zony the Beard has 98 kills, Burnstail 123, Den BM 74, Vortex 48, Shane 47, Bone Stealer 34, Blue Seer 40, Ace the Saint 28. Of the archers, Drex has 104 kills, Holola has 24, Embarrassment has 6, really? That's an embarrassment. Bouncer has 5. The cavalry, Bun has 39. Iron Hammer has 28. Oh, okay. I'll check the spiders in a minute. B. Da, 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 da. B. And thank you, Fuzi and Tellum and Crying Panda and Proper Banter and the Great Schnapper and Kronji. Thank you, all of you. Thank you. 6. How did he manage 6 kills? There's hundreds of humans. You only managed 6 kills? And 5 with the bouncer? What were they doing? Okay. Oh. Jesus, what a slaughter. They had 1,106 men and they ended it with 146. Okay, so yeah, Bun has 46 kills, Ironhammer 35, Shadwy the Spider 53, Prey 33. The Trolls Nex has 84, Cold Green Ice Tea has 19, Vital Slayer has 24. So I believe 111. Yeah, it's Burnstail, so the Black Orc Regiment there with company there with 131. Yikes! Oh wow! Okay, no, to be beaten by Dead Crab himself with 132. Okay, not to be outdone there, Warboss. Holy shit! Yeah, he's fucking slaughtered them. Okay. Yeah. So, that's it. Bretonia is now ours. We've got it. So they're just left, yeah, all I've got left are a few scattered villages. And that's pretty much it. And then Bretonia is finished. And then it's just chaos. Well, and what's left of the dwarves. Thank you, Goofeeks. Thank you very much, Goofeeks. Right, I need to finish up the stream fairly soon because I need to do some recording for work. As in for the YouTube editing before the end of today. So, okay, a little bit more. Grimgor still needs some time. His army's not ready. They're going to need a couple of turns. Keep building up the bastion as well. We need to get some walls on. I'm sorry, what are they doing here?
By the comet.
An army that consists of mostly mortars. Oh, for Christ's sake. Well done. Out the talker. We need to eliminate this chaos agent so our ambushes don't constantly keep getting spotted. 43% chance to assassinate this one. Quebec failed because he's too tired. Up his melee attack. Is streaming a dangerous occupation? No. By any measure? No, not at all.
Ready for murdering.
Not that I would know, because it's not my occupation, he says. Desperate to stick to this technicality. Yeah, the other guys, they stream for a living. They stream like for hours and hours and hours a day. I'm just about in the mornings and the evenings, and then I fuck off to do work. Right, so Felfire's, yeah, he's eliminated that town. Just keep moving, yeah, just keep going from town to town. Right. Ha ha ha, poop lol. Just keep pursuing the enemy. Ah, damn.
Move it out.
Okay, Patty Burger's probably ready now.
Who should we zap?
They're not going to meet us in battle, that's the trouble. They're going to keep evading us. What's my job? I edit videos that end up on YouTube. So I spend my hours each day editing for YouTube. It just takes a very, very, very long time. Okay, Maximo, can you take out a gobbo?
Blah.
No. Okay, hang on. What else can we do? Kilo Twin, your service is done. Well, go here and just monitor what's left of Bretonia, and then come home. I'm sorry, what was that? Oh, look. Savage orcs. They're having population control issues. I think. Or they just did like a random spawn. Yeah. Okay. Let me end the turn and see what happens. Hang on, save. No, just my YouTube videos, Meramex. They just take forever. Okay, don't need to do those yet. Thank you, Silent. Thank you. Okay, one of our wars is moving to that. They're just going to get squashed. Another one of our wars. Human agents and I can't believe the Empire is still alive. Prince Law says you did a 1 minute long meme video edit and it took you 2 days. Yeah, just... Ooh. Okay. Chaos has met with us. They're attempting to put Kajinx's Bastion to siege. The Wood Elves would like a non-aggression pact and they're willing to give us shiny bits of... Shiny... Like weird shiny circular things that they've dug out the ground. Yeah, don't know what they are. Go away. Oh, I see, Rocket. Ah. Bretonia are desperate for a peace treaty and they're offering us a bigger box of those small shiny things. Nah. Please make a YouTube video explaining why it takes so long to make the videos. Well, I was thinking about it, but at the same time, you know me. The YouTube stuff tends to have just... all the time that I spend explaining how the YouTube stuff works or hyping up the YouTube stuff is less time spent making the YouTube stuff. So, might as well just make the YouTube stuff. I don't have like videos on YouTube where I sit there explaining what's going on. Like some YouTubers are, what's the term? It's like almost like blogs, I suppose, where they talk about what's going on in their life and what they're doing and what their projects are. Nah, I never liked that. Just, you know, bit of entertainment. Start, ends. Yeah, there's a start, there's an end, then that's it. Next video. Okay. Besides, there's loads of other. There's so many other YouTube channels out there. My one doesn't need to be constantly rammed with fresh content all the time. Yeah, vlogs, but it's more like slice of life YouTubers. You know what I mean? As in, some YouTube channels just consist of a very simple... Jesus. A very simple premise, as in it's just someone with a camera speaking into it, and they talk about what's on their mind or what's going on. I try to avoid those because it's not for me. Right, so hang on. So,
Beyond your
it seems that Archeon the Everchosen is on his way, along with his loyal war herds. But one of the Chaos sublords has jumped the gun and is attacking Kajinx's Bastion with Grimgor inside it. Is he aware? He's not aware. He doesn't know that Umlaut's there. Whoops. Okay.
No scum.
Right. Well, okay, so that army, they don't realise how much trouble they're in. But all the same, the loss is that we're going to well, we might have to fight this battle and then fall back before the might of Archaon the Everchosen, lest we won't have the total strength to face them. We'll have to see. So, actually, to be fair, you might just flee the moment I try to instigate the battle. This, however, will be something for another time. I will pick this up later, I'm afraid, because it's already 20 to 11, and I need to do this recording before bed. So, yeah, thank you for watching, folks. So the Greenskin campaign is approaching its conclusion with the destruction of Chaos, and soon the destruction of the Dwarves, and then the Empire. That will be it. The Greenskins will be victorious. So, yeah, we're approaching the finale now. So, right. Indeed, Archaon's army is tough. Although, hell cannons, I expected them to have more overall skill. This guy appears to have the experience. Right. So thank you for watching, everybody. Apologies for bouncing fairly well, not a normal time, I guess, based on how late I started. But yes, I really have to do this recording and do some work and stuff before bed. So thanks again. I'll see you again soon. Before I go, hang on, where's that dog? Are you all right, honey? Hang on. What's she doing? Is she licking her privates? That's delightful, honey. I guess it's her foot. So it's the 4th week of work on the latest YouTube project. It's not a bullshittery. I'm doing this side project for now in the form of these video essays that aren't quite ready yet, but hopefully will be eventually one day. Probably when hell freezes over at this rate. But yeah, I will get back onto a bullshittery soon. This is the last week of work that I will be doing this side project, and then I'll get straight back onto the bullshitteries that people want. So yeah, so thank you for watching. I hope you have a lovely evening. I'll be back tomorrow morning as per usual. So yeah, just got to get stuff done. Got to get this recording done, and yeah, just then go to bed, I guess. Right, so let me have a look and see who's currently streaming. So in the clan. Yeah, I'm still working on them, Jesus. Yeah, it's a nightmare. Okay, Digby's live. He's playing Plane Mechanics Simulator. Is that VR? What's this? I'm not sure what this is. Okay, so I will hand you over to ZF Digby then. So, yeah, so have a lovely evening. Thank you again for watching. And, oh, hang on. You all right, honey? Cool. Thank you for watching. And this is ZF Digby. So, yeah, I'll see you tomorrow morning. And all the best.